Reserve time.
Guys, welcome back to the grand finals of the G League between DK versus IG. This is game number 2, and IG won. DK won the first game really convincingly. So it's 1-0 for DK at the moment, and I'll be joined by 1437 again. Hi, buddy.
Well, Winter,
10 seconds remaining.
it's good to be back. And you see this?
5.
Dragon
You seeing
Knight.
this again?
Dragon Knight
Again?
being banned in the first phase by. I think the last game IG ban the Dragon Knight the last game, or it was DK as well. I remember DK was banned. Dragon Knight was banned in both games already.
Yeah. And you know what? Like, both of these heroes, they're very, how would say, like, DK's bans in the last game were directed towards, Ferrari, like, or very, like, how do you say, specific bans like Storm. They just don't want to give that hero whatsoever to IG, and looks like we're gonna see some Sproink this game.
And
Enchantress being picked up.
the invoker
First
would be on IG side this time, and Sproink
Oh,
first
yeah.
pick by DK. I
Like,
think all of the
that's a-
games in the Red Bull ECL were first pick Enchantress.
and that's like, I'm quite surprised that DK actually took Ench over Invoker,
10 seconds
because
remaining.
I think, like, Invoker for DK just provides more than, like, Ench can completely dominate the early game for sure, but I just feel like Ice on Invoker just does so much for a team, and I think that hero itself just does so much. So now you don't have to worry about a mech hero anymore, and it just scales so well into the late game. But it looks like it's gonna be a Wisp pickup
10
for
seconds
DK.
remaining.
It might be going into like a Tony here. What do you think?
Yeah, the Wiz is very good against the Nature's Prophet, but I have one really worry about DK right now, because like Wiz and Enchantress at the moment means that at the start of the game you don't really have many aggressive options until you reach higher levels on the Wiz, and
10
the Enchantress
Ah,
would maybe
but
the Enchantress would
can
maybe
gank
just provide support to the lanes by sending creeps over, but they can't really be very aggressive with the support duo of Enchantress and Wiz.
I don't know, man. I think you can be. Like, what if you just tether up the creep and you just run at your opponent? How are they gonna?
Yeah, okay.
How are they gonna handle that?
Yeah, it's not very reliable, but that's one way you can put it.
Yeah, it's something I'm actually a pretty big fan of. Like, I think the Wisp Ench combo can work out,
5 seconds.
but
You tether
yeah,
the,
like you
tether
said,
the centaur and just go in.
yeah, you just tether the centaur. Like, you can be smoked up and then you just tether up and you just run in, and the heroes aren't gonna have boots. They're definitely gonna get caught up by the creep. And yeah, it looks like no Tony for us this game, Winter. I was really looking for a Wisp Tony duel.
There's still Gyrocopter, but it's not as strong. I'm thinking of what other combinations did they run in the. Mostly it's Tony and CK. I don't think I've seen them do like Ricky, the stealth assassin.
Yeah, well, the thing about Chinese teams is they're not really. I think they run Wisp with like anything, to be honest.
Luna, Gyro, anything?
Yeah, exactly. I think they can run it with any of those heroes, so I'm not so afraid of like DK running out of heroes to choose from to combo up with
Yeah,
Isle.
there's always a lot of
I
options.
should say
but-
Isles.
Yeah, but Io's best partner, everyone knows, is either the Tony or the CK. The rest are just, I feel, mediocre, not really extremely powerful with the Io. Oh, it's difficult.
You should check your Skype.
Oops.
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought I was supposed to leave it there until the game
Alright,
starts.
sorry guys, we were just fixing some technical issues on our ends here.
Yeah, I thought I was supposed to leave the codes on until the game starts. Never mind. Okay, so IG went for a Shadow Demon, a good setup for the Sunstrike. And DK is gonna get Timbersaw for Ice.
Yeah. Okay, and that's a pretty
Good matchup
big pickup.
for if they get the 1 versus 1 matchup, Timbersaw versus Prophet, and
Mhm.
IG has Invoker and Nature's Prophet, means maybe they want to
Yeah.
do aggressive trialing on their own, and if they want to do something like that, Timbersaw will have a super good time against Nature's Prophet.
I think the biggest problem for the Timbersaw is gonna be the Invoker,
Remaining.
because Invoker, like, the Cold Snap just totally wrecks Timbersaw. If you ever gank him, or if he ever is in a fight, you wanna save your Cold Snap for the Timbersaw. And it's so easy
Yeah,
to just get rid of him in the fight.
just stop the interrupt the timber
Yeah.
chain, and he can't escape. Most of the
Exactly.
time, the Timbersaw is just forced to build a BKB against an Invoker or any sort, especially Invoker or Nyx Assassin is too, because you can spike Carapace the timber chain and he can't get out. Against these two heroes, I would say Timbersaw is very often.
Oh yeah,
You often
sure.
see Timbersaw builds BKB against those two heroes, and DK is gonna respond
Puck.
with Puck as their
Interesting.
initiator into the relocate gank.
10 seconds.
And
remaining.
I think what DK are gonna look for the carry is just
5
probably gonna try and counterpick whatever IG take. They actually have some pretty strong global presence, I believe.
Global presence. I think they need a stunning hero
DK.
though. I don't know. I feel like they need
Maybe-
one more stun apart from the
How about
ultimate
they
of
take
the puck.
How about they take Lifestealer? A
Hmm.
Wisp Lifestealer combo.
Wisp
And they just use Puck
Lifestealer.
as well.
10 seconds remaining.
Maybe I prefer
Like-
I prefer the Luna though, since they have
Yeah,
a-
Luna's actually really powerful too. What I'm thinking about Lifestealer is because it's not really affected too much by the Shadow Demon and the Invoker. And it really depends on what IG's last hero is, because with the Shadow Demon Less Strike, it makes me think it's an aggressive challenge, because with Invoker,
I think it is. Yeah.
with Invoker using Sunstrike, Furion teleports too from the safe lane to the off lane. It's going to be really powerful for IG to just go aggressive challenge. But like, even then, you're still risking the chance of Enchantress going into your jungle
Yeah,
and screwing up
I'm
the
thinking
profit.
Mirana, Shadow Demon, Lashrock as the aggressive fighting.
5 seconds remaining.
So, but like the thing,
Reserve.
Mirana, yeah, that could be a hero that DK won't know how to handle. I believe they only have Silence and Coil for her, and it's pretty good hero against Timbersaw too. Actually, Arrow,
Yeah.
another. Oh
They
wow,
Actually
Oh,
go
wow.
for the Death Prophet. Tri-lane with Death
Wow.
Prophet. Aggressive tri-lane. Silence would be really good against all of DK's lineup.
yeah. The DP man, like I think this hero is actually really, really underrated in a way. Like people just not picking it enough, in my opinion. I think this hero can be for surely higher up or even
10
banned
seconds
in more games than
remaining.
it actually is. And that Silence man is gonna wreck Timbersaw, is gonna wreck Wisp, even Puck if he can land it on him.
Reserve time.
Yeah. I'm
The
curious
tower
to
push.
I'm curious to see, since they see Death Prophet as IG's main core. What is the core that you go for against Death Prophet? Lifestealer is actually not too good against Death Prophet because the spirits will just kill you.
So let's see how DK want to respond to this DP pick. I think a
I'm-
melee hero might actually not be best.
I think a
suited for
range
DK.
carry
Yeah,
like Luna.
I think they do need a range carry here, because like a melee hero is gonna get destroyed by the DP ult and Shadow Demon Purge and whatnot.
What
They definitely need a ranged.
what other options they have other than the Luna?
I guess like you said, Gyrocopter is pretty good with the puck. I mean,
Gyro is
Yeah.
out of the pool already. They took it out.
you're right. Actually, I did not see that. I don't know. I'm looking at some of the heroes here, and
It's
I'm
nothing.
missing
Nothing is coming up. Okay, Bristol.
Bristol back. Okay, that
Yes.
is not what I expected.
That
But you know what?
That's a melee
It could
hero.
work. It
Melee
could work,
hero.
though. I think with the overcharge on him, he like remember when we spoke about his ultimate, how at like level 6 he has plus 100 damage
Uh-huh.
because of his ultimate. I mean, Bristleback does hit really hard, and the overcharge does provide a lot for this hero.
522 from Warpath and Tether as well.
Yeah, and then on top of that, he's taking much less damage and at the same time dealing a lot of damage too if he's auto attacking. I could see this working. I can definitely see this working.
Yeah,
I
it
think
could.
DK are just gonna try their best to run at IG's heroes. But you know, it's not gonna come down to how much farm the DP can secure in this game. I think the Death Prophet. What do you think?
Yeah, and the lanings as well. What are they gonna do aggressive tri lane? How well the aggressive tri lane is gonna fare against DK? So guys, welcome to the second game of DK versus IG. DK has a 1-0 lead against IG right now. And on the Radiant side this time we have DK Burning playing the Bristleback, MMY or Mamoyat will be on the IO supporting his boss, Bristol boss. Lamb will be handling the Enchantress. Mushi will be going solo mid as a puck. Ice 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 on the off lane with his Timbersaw.
All right, and here on the Dire side, IG playing Shadow Demon, being played by Faith. Banana playing Leshrac. DP, Death Prophet, being played by Hal, using a very weird name, CLZMHD. I have no idea what that means. Ferrari on the Invoker, a hero that he was really well known for.
The pianist.
In, Dota,
Do you know?
in Dota 1,
Do you
and
know
even in
they-
Dota 2.
They call him the
TI2.
pianist. They call him the pianist in the Chinese forums.
Yeah, I've heard of that term about Ferrari, and YYF playing the Nature's Prophet in the offlane. It's actually going to be a safe lane Invoker. He is going to be building up into that Bassi first item, and looks like they are going to be supporting him. And I totally approve of these lanes. It's very good. Like having Invoker lane against DP. I think this lane against the Timbersaw, it's gonna totally destroy him. I was thinking about DP on middle lane, but yeah, like Invis, Shadow Demon, but the puck did see him pick it up,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be rather difficult. Like he might
They-
skill up.
If
Patient.
he takes op, he might die. That's it.
Mhm.
I think.
Like he knows that there's an invisible hero here, I think, and he's
Oh,
gonna
he
get
took
phase
phase
shift.
shift.
Oh, the stun missed anyways, actually.
Yeah.
But wow, and still the first blood.
He still dies.
Oh man, actually, there's something I didn't notice. The Crisp Storm actually does 100 damage at level 1.
What?
That's
That's a lot of damage.
yeah, I thought
Yeah.
it was like 75 or 80 damage at best. But
It's 75 after magic resistance.
right, exactly. So that's actually really good because I really didn't think that puck was gonna die there. But securing first blood for IG side, even though the stun did not hit, it's pretty good for them. Very strong start. And this Timbersaw, man, he's gonna be really afraid
Oh,
the
no,
moment.
he might die right now. Oh, he's running up. I think.
He does have Timber Chain though. He does have Timber Chain. There's a lot of creeps pushing in here. I think IG, what they're doing now is not the right thing. They're soaking up a lot of XP.
He's
from
not
the
level
Invoker.
2 yet. Okay, he's gonna be level 2 now. So there'll be a Sunstrike to follow up the disruption here.
Yeah.
They need the Cold Snap more than the Sunstrike, but
Oh, ice.
maybe
But there are a lot of creeps here. He can actually possibly do more damage to IG side. Oh,
Oh no.
the stun.
Oh no. Oh,
He missed
the
the Timber
stun
Chain
misses, the
too.
Timber Chain misses as well. Everyone whiffing spells left and right. Ice is gonna survive because of that.
Oh man, but you know what? At the end of the day, Ice is dealing way more damage on IG. And you know, the main reason for that is because there's actually 3 range creeps pushing up on IG side,
Yeah.
and they try to kill the Timbersaw at that time. I think that's absolutely the wrong time to go. You let the creep wave deny, you pull back, and then you go when, you know, your Invoker is like level 3 with Code Snap,
But
and
the
that's
thing-
when you can secure
The
the
thing
kills.
is, he was like so greedy. Like Ice was just very far up in the lane, and as a support, you see that like guys, this guy is way too cocky. We should try and punish
I
him.
mean, if they didn't miss the stun, I think they
Yeah.
could have killed him.
They
But
could
at the
have.
same time, like Timber Chain too, right? Like there's still some chances that you
He
might
must-
take more damage.
Yeah, and
like
he
if he
might
survives,
survive.
and, yeah, if he survives, he hits his Timber Chain, then he's still gonna be in a very good position. The
Middle-
moment he gets level to Timber
Middle
Chain.
lane,
Oh,
T-Ban. Oh no, the
courier. Oh, you're talking about the Wisp bench, and they're gonna just straight up secure the
his
courier.
bottle
for
inside.
IG
No,
side.
he got his bottle.
No, he got it. But
Yeah.
and he picked up a rune, so it's not as bad as we thought. But you know, courier, that's a pretty big deal. I think that just basically canceled out the first blood.
and
Winter.
and Centaur tether into Centaur as well. This is really annoying for the middle lane and the bottom lane now. They can't see where's the Enchantress, so they need to play really safe. But Hao is actually, I think he doesn't think that the Centaur and the Enchantress will come in and gank him. So YYF is all the way back to base, knowing that he can't be in the lane anymore.
Dire's bottom tower
Yeah,
is
but he was able to absorb a lot of XP, and Mamo, yeah, actually taking some tower damage.
My
Just gonna
sprites
fall
are
back.
with us.
Mid lane, man. Mushi getting pressured up by the double damage Death Prophet. And you know, with that first blood, this Puck is having a really awful time now.
Dire's
He's actually,
bottom
I think it's
tower has
okay after the
fallen.
career kill and the tower.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not too
for sure.
bad. He's gonna have his bottle and boots right now, so
Yeah, he has
I think
boots
it's still,
and also-
yeah, it's still fine for him. And Ice is gonna come in and help Mushi to try and guard the rune, but the rune is gonna be at bottom. It's gonna be a regen rune, picked up by the Enchantress.
Very good movement from DK side to check both ends of the rune. Where I think IG could have tried to do that as well for the top rune, especially since they lost the courier. If
Mhm.
if you know, in case the rune did spawn on top and they need to get it, you just not gonna have any bottom charge left. Courier's still dead for another minute.
There's nothing in the career just now, so maybe the only problem they have right now without the career is if Invoker wants to get an early Midas, he's not gonna be able to send the recipe.
Yeah, the DP wasn't able to bottle Crow either, which is a pretty big deal, I think.
Yeah, he has to go back to the base because of that.
Yeah, but like we said, Ice, like he knows that any moment he walks up, he gets disrupted by the Shadow Demon. He's
Yeah.
basically dead. It doesn't matter whether this Leshrac stun will land or not, because it is gonna land no matter what because of Cold Snap, and that spell is just.
Dire's
the biggest
middle
pain for
tower is
Timber
under
here.
attack.
And it looks like a smoke egg coming from the Wisp and Anch again, and
And the Centaur.
maybe we'll see it.
Yeah, maybe
The
maybe
tether
we'll
up to
see
the
it.
Centaur. Here it is, Winter. Some next level gangsting coming.
IG is gonna smoke as well. Maybe they're just gonna miss each other. They're gonna walk to the left, and IG's
Actually,
gonna walk to the
smoke
right.
is not gonna pop.
Oh.
Both heroes, I mean both teams just gonna walk right past each other. Actually, the Centaur came out of the smoke. The Centaur actually was revealed.
Yeah. YYF is gonna TP all the way
And
to
Ferrari,
bottom.
he doesn't have boots, so
He might die
if they
here.
see him,
Oh no, he's dead.
yeah,
I
he's
think.
gonna die.
He's gonna die.
Oh, tether on to the Centaur, the stun, and he's
Okay.
slowed down right now. And Ice, can deal so much damage. Still no boots on Ice.
Where's the Enchantress?
Run off.
Where the damage? Where the right clicks?
Yeah, he
Oh.
wasn't right kicking
Disruption.
Ferrari. Okay, now Ferrari's gonna go down finally. Middle lane, they
It's a lot
didn't
of
manage to get Mushi. They were actually went all the way back top, and Mushi's gonna come in with a coil. If he finds Banana
Can
on
I
the side,
Sure.
yeah, if he
he's dead.
finds Banana, he's gonna be able to solo kill him.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, actually, he's gonna find the Death Prophet here, and the coil onto the DP. He is taking so much damage, and nice tether onto the Puck, slowing down the DP. And
Oh no,
Another
here comes Burning as well.
kill.
He's gonna have a slow up on Leshrac. Sunstrike gonna connect on Burning. Cold Snap as well, but he's really tanky with the Bristol back. Faith is gonna be
Faith
the
is
one
gonna
falling
fall
here.
here.
He's gonna go down. Leshrac's getting pursued by Mushi and Ice. Timber Chain gonna connect. The Orb as well. Whirling Death gonna finish him off here. Puck gets the last hit on the Leshrac, and Ferrari doesn't have his Midas, and he's gonna be stuck in the corner here. No wax for his Ghost Walk as well. Burning knows he's stuck
That
here.
really sucks for him. Like, you know what, Winter? This all started because Ferrari wanted to be a bit greedy with the Midas pickup. And now he's just gonna sit there with this recipe
Here comes the
still.
ultimate from the Death Prophet though. YYF TP's in as well. Leshrac stun gonna miss again. Burning's gonna be taking a fall maybe. Good, taking a lot of damage from the Edict here. He's gonna try and run, but he's gonna go down. Mushi's gonna drop a final orb, but not gonna be able to accomplish much. But
DP gonna get a triple kill for that. You know, I think that was... I was gonna say IG being greedy with the whole Midas pickup on Invoker and then fighting on top lane, but what ended up happening is DK just
wanted
Not
to
like
punish
they
the
kind of-
Midas. They wanted to
Yeah.
punish the Midas, and they got punished because they overextended into the jungle to try and get the kill on the Invoker.
That is not where you want to be though. Like, you walked inside the tier 1 tower on top, and the DP just TP'd in and just wrecked everyone. At the end of the day, I think actually IG got a bit more out of that because of the XP that they gained.
It feels like the Death Prophet TPing was similar to like a Gyro TPing with a cooldown because of the-
Exactly. But even more damage this
Oh,
early in
DP.
the
How
game.
is gonna get caught out here? He's gonna get
Oh,
caught by the
Coil.
call. Burning's gonna come in with his
Shadow
Nasal Glue
Demon
as well.
has no mana, so
He's
he
dead
can't
for
stop
sure.
him.
Yeah, top lane.
Yeah.
Top lane. Are they gonna be able to kill Banana? Banana is trapped between the Enchantress and Ice. Gonna
He's
get
pretty
his
dead.
Rolling Death and Timber Chain as well. Gonna get slowed. Gonna really finish off. YYF is gonna come in, gets a sprout on Lamb. Lamb's gonna fall.
Wow,
Sunstrike,
nice
Sunstrike gonna
Sunstrike.
connect as well. Oh no, the untouchable. You can't touch me more, says Lamb. No, YYF is not gonna get the kill there. Middle lane.
He's just gonna Invoker, just gonna TP straight out, and he still doesn't have his Midas. Oh, he does
He
actually.
has his Midas finally.
He has some boots. He has some boots. So he managed to farm just enough and TP back to the base to pick up his Midas, and now he's just gonna try and farm up his boots, get going on the levels. But that was really big on top lane. Like that Sunstrike landing on the Timbersaw. Oh wow, I did not expect that. That's a lot of levels as well, a lot of XP going to the way, going Invoker's way.
Yeah, not to mention YYF was able to get a lot from that as well. He TP'd in and he got, in the last fight he survived, he didn't die, and he's up to almost level 8 right now. His Midas is going to be sent, it's still a walking career actually. If you
That's interesting. Shadow Demon and Leshak just don't have any gold right now, but even though it's been walking for 9 minutes, I mean, this is really bad for all other...
Oh no, the Leshak stun not gonna connect on Mushi once more. Sunstrike?
Sunstrike? Wow,
Oh.
the Soul Catcher into the Sunstrike, just gonna take out Mushi.
I think he's been
Melt.
missing like all his stuns on the disrupt into Spit Earth. Never seen him land.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's been off the mark quite a few times already. Faith is gonna TP back to bottom. Gonna try and hold back the tower, stop Burning from dealing more damage to the tower. Burning is almost
They're gonna get
he's-
top.
it's 400 gold before he completes his mech. They're gonna take down the top tier 1 as well. That's gonna put Burning even closer. He's gonna get his mech for the next fight for sure. He's 750, only 150 away from the mech recipe. He's gonna have it. DP on the other hand is also trying to build a mech of her own. She's gonna complete the buckler at the moment, so she's still quite a long ways off the mech.
Yeah, she also went for the tread build, so the treads build.
Do you like the
just-
arcane boots better, or
I actually like this treads build because I think the DP does need the health.
yeah,
in
it's
this game.
actually very debatable which boots suits DP better. Like all 3 boots, I feel Arcane Face and Power Trades have different advantages for DP.
I'm not a fan. I don't think I'm a big fan of the
Arcanes?
arcane boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you know you're gonna make into the Bloodstone.
Bloodstone, yeah.
But often you don't build into the Bloodstone. You end up making like Shiva's mech and whatnot. So
Yeah, I
It's
think
just
it's
more cost-
it's either Phase Boots or Power Trades. Maybe you go Arcanes if your team just has no one else to go for it. And like you mentioned, if you're thinking of a Bloodstone, then maybe
and if you're
Arcanes-
Aoi, you go Tranquil boots on.
No,
that
you
farm.
if you're Avi, you go Rod of Atos.
Yeah, you go. His first item is always that Tranquil boots and then mech.
Oh yeah, I was watching the games they had in Las Vegas. He built
Yeah.
Tranquil Boots twice.
I should have actually asked him what his thought.
Yeah. Yeah, what was
I
the
think it's
reason?
just
What's
for
the
MS.
reasoning?
I think it's just the MS for when you're running from lane to lane.
Uh-huh.
It's just
Oh, middle lane. Core's gonna miss on how there. He's gonna be
that's a pretty big.
he's gonna be
investment,
happy that that
actually.
miss. Yeah. They're gonna be able to hold the tower maybe?
They have some chances to fight here because of the coil missing. I think.
Oh, here
Or
comes the
at
2
least
heroes
try to
from the
get
top.
deny. They don't have much mana left on the.
Oh, deny!
Death Prophet. But he's gonna. He might cost
Probably
us
gonna
like-
yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
I'm not so sure that's actually worth it. Your Death Prophet, who's trying to build up to his mech. I mean, they did spend a lot of time on the mid lane, so it does make sense
I-
that they wanted to do something. But
If I didn't count wrongly, Steven, he got 3 towers denies. Plus the last game.
Did he?
How denied 2 towers the last game? So this game he got 1.
that's it. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you said this game he denied
No,
all
no.
50 towers. I was gonna be like, what? That's impossible.
Yeah, he's been trying really hard to take away DK's income, but not at the cost of your own life. I would say that's worth it.
I mean, in this game, I think the DP just needs to be a big tank, like get as much HP as he can, because the Furion and Invoker are gonna be able to
They-
deal damage
They
as
are
well.
going to build
So-
Necrobooks, you know. What do you think about
Yeah,
it?
they are. Looks like it. It's something that DK just. I mean, they have Enchantress who can take over one, but even after that, it's gonna be really difficult to for
Yeah,
DK's goes-
Mushi's
so-
invis up. He's gonna find
Oh,
Faith here.
there's a sentry.
Oh,
there's
sentry!
a sentry. He's gonna get purged up here.
I don't think so though. He's gonna be able to
He
silence
has-
Faith. Yeah, he's gonna be able to get out there.
If he actually moved away from
The
the
silence?
silence range, he would have been able to get the
Yeah, true. Yeah, he might have been able to get the purge off, and
And then that would mean like Furion can TP in because there's no Blink Dagger on the puck.
yeah,
Like he's not even.
Once he opts out and he gets purged, he's dead. And Prophet Sprout, Sunstrike, bottom lane, top lane, Ice is gonna get purged up this time. Sunstrike not going to connect, but he seems like he's gonna go down as well. Oh no, here comes the Bristol Boss and the IO. They're gonna be able to pick off YYF. One kill, one kill.
The Wisp almost dying there.
Yeah, one kill in return, and the Wiz has to get out of there.
Yeah.
That was still not too bad. Not too bad, I think. 1 for 1.
When you're playing against Furion, don't you always cast like your Whirling Death first, and then you try to go for the Timber Chain? I've actually played Timbersaw a few times.
Oh yeah. Maybe it was on cooldown. I'm not sure. I didn't see.
Okay. Because
not
yeah,
sure.
like maybe he just didn't see the Furion TP in and realized that he got sprouted. But I think if he tried to use Whirling,
he actually might have been able to survive because the Sunstrike didn't connect.
right, and that could have been.
He's going for a really greedy build too. He's getting the Perseverance first, not the point booster.
Yeah, I'm not so big of a fan.
I actually like that build if you
Perseverance.
if you are able to keep farming and not fight, then Perseverance will give you a lot more mana to jungle and push out lanes quickly. It's actually pretty much a gamble. If you are forced to fight with the Perseverance, you are not really tanky because you don't have the point booster.
Okay, that makes sense.
Middle lane, running, purge up as well. Sunstrike
Wow,
not
he's
going
really
to
out of position actually.
He's actually pretty tanky though, but
Yeah,
gonna go down.
He's in a place where no one on his team can actually help him.
The
And that was
Wiz
kinda
was like
questionable.
near him, but not near enough to relocate and tether.
Yeah, he wanted to go ward up, and that's just a bit too much coming from her. But a little bit of a miscommunication, I think, coming from.
Yeah, he probably was expecting like Mamaya to be near him, so if anything happens, he's gonna be able to get the free ticket back to base, and Mamaya would be the one having to sacrifice himself, and that's why he was like farming so deep into the enemy lanes past the river.
But this game though, last game we saw IG take the initiative in the game, like do everything systematically and try to gain some ground. But this game, it looks like they're the ones that want to just sit back and get the items, try to split push, and just farm wherever they can. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're just trying to let the Shadow Demon and Leshrac make the plays happen on the map. But this way, what I'm worried about the most is the Leshrac. Like, soon, if they don't get something more for him as well, he's just gonna end up being, just gonna feed, in my opinion.
There's still another thing that's gonna be good for IG. They have 2 Midas and DK doesn't have Midas.
Oh yeah, that would be really good too. And actually, I think maybe even smoking into Roshan right now wouldn't be such a bad idea for them, just to get that extra levels and get the early Roshan with the DP ultimate and Furion trees. This should be really easy. Like, I think in this position, sacrificing the top tower for Roshan would be a much better choice for IG here. Because like taking this fight, they could easily lose.
They could lose the fight, but there's also a chance they might be able to win the fight. They have a very strong team
but
fight.
it's so risky,
Oh, silence didn't hit.
Oh
Actually
wow,
hit.
but he's
The
just gonna
silence
be able to
actually
flick
hit.
away.
Yeah,
he got away. But Winter, like, it's just the risk. I'm not so sure it's worth it at this stage of the game, because one fight will just break the game. And for IG, the team that actually wants to sit back and farm, like taking that Roshan will just be so much more beneficial.
Yeah, they just need to drag out so that the Midas would pay off. Oh, Faith gonna get a disruption onto Mushi once more. He's gonna get slowed up by the Enchantress. He might go down here. It's gonna be a
Here
call.
it is, TP's in.
Yeah, it's gonna be a call and AWP on him. Just gonna be
And the
finishing him
Timbersaw.
off. There's no dust.
No
Oh, there's a
dust.
sentry.
Oh,
There's a
there's
sentry.
a sentry.
There's a sentry, but he's gonna be able to survive there. Sunstrike maybe gonna be able to finish Lamb here. Oh, Sunstrike. No.
They're all on top of each other. Gonna tank it up, and YYF actually has nothing to help him get away in fights. You just use the book to drain the Timbersaw's mana.
Oh
That'll be
no,
that.
Mamaya is in trouble here. It's gonna get sprouted by the Prophet here. No creeps
Alright,
nearby for him to tether. Oh, he's gonna be able
He's
to
still
tether.
stunned up though.
Yeah, he's still gonna go down here. Lightning Storm gonna finish. The Urn is actually gonna finish him
Yeah,
off.
the urn. That urn doing work. Actually, if he tethered up, half a second, not even half a second, like 0.2 seconds earlier, he would have been able to
Dodge the stun.
get away. Yeah, from that, and it would have been quite impressive for Wisp to survive that. But it's just gonna be a trade. Shadow Demon for Wisp. Actually, this does benefit IG more because they were able to defend the top tower up.
Uh-huh.
I thought they would. I thought maybe they would have been able to get another hero, but you know, Wisp not having dust on him really costed them an invoker kill.
Yeah, Banana is gonna be invis up here. He's gonna be waiting for backup to come in. Shadow Demon's gonna come in. Oh, Burning's gonna get body blocked by Banana. It's gonna get disrupted. Is he gonna land the Lash Rock stun this time? Yes,
Yep.
he is. Soul catches up, but Burning is one tanky Bristol boss. Here comes
Wow.
Mushi with the call. Gonna try and bail his teammate out. Ferrari's gonna TP out as well. The Forge Spirits. Oh, he's dropping so low.
10 armor.
Faith is gonna get chased down now. This time Mushi blinks in. Op's not gonna hit. It's gonna jaunt up into his Op. Gonna be able to finish Faith unless he denies himself to the creep. It's not going to happen. So both of the supports of IG going down for that. Trying to kill the Bristol boss. He's actually really tanky there. With the Vitality and the Ogre Cup.
Yeah, and now ISSI's finished up his Bloodstone as well.
Maybe they would have been able to kill the Bristle boss if Edict was level 4, maybe. They just needed a little bit more damage.
Yeah, they could have, but like the moment Puck came in, the fight was just done for IG. They just need to try and get out.
They were lucky not to lose the Invoker there.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing.
Like if you look at the
normally you don't
heroes,
even want to go on him.
yeah, you look at the
So
heroes. There's only one stun, so right after the coil was dropped, he just immediately teleported out, and there was not enough follow-up damage to take him out.
But still, I believe that with this DP ult, I mean they've been holding this DP ult for a while now, and I really do think that they need to take this Roshan.
Let me
Like,
ask
the
you.
moment-
Let me ask you. How many times have they used the DP out? I think only one. I've seen so
I
far.
think 2 times. I think
Twice?
I think they've already used it twice.
But 20 minutes into the game and you use the DP out twice.
I don't know, man. But that's what I'm talking about. Like this Roshan to me is just a safe bet. If or at least earlier when they were on top lane, they could have done that. Because DK would have thought like, oh, maybe they're actually smoking to come and kill us, you know. And that could be problematic. And they would have hesitated on taking the top tower even. But I don't know. But now they're missing their opportunity and they're just getting
Pressured already.
picked off a bit here and there. But the Necrobook 3s, they're gonna do a lot of work actually. And Fionn finished his, just burned up all of Bristleback's mana. Like that's gonna be a big problem if they put all the books on one hero, burn all their mana. I'm not so sure DK can win the fight ever.
Especially the Bristol boss. Bristleback
Every
with
single-
Bristleback, especially with no mana as a carry, is very he does nothing in a fight apart from being apart from being a very
Bottom
big
lane,
tank.
bottom lane.
Disrupt gonna be casted on the
And here it is,
Timber
the
Where's the
ult-
Whisk? Is
ult
the Whisk
from
gonna save him?
Huawei.
Yes.
Yep. And he's out, and he actually TP'd to the top lane,
Top
so
lane?
ISSIs can farm him. Yeah,
Wow.
ISSIs is probably just gonna farm here, and Wisp is
That
gonna go back and
That was just
sacrifice.
such a good TP out instead of getting him back to base. This would
Oh yeah, for sure. And Mama, yeah, just gonna get hunted by 4 heroes here. Poor Mama, yeah, man. He didn't mean for this.
there was no choice. But
The poor back try to defend top tower, and this is why he TP top, because then they can actually pressure top and they won't lose the bottom tower. Very good thinking coming from.
here comes
Maya.
the Death Prophet ultimate. Yeah, indeed, very good for screen. Quick thinking. He even had the time to just speak out. He didn't have to bring ISS.
Just because of that, I think they might even be able to save this tower here.
I don't really think they can save it.
Ice. Oh, they're gonna get a kill for it at least, right?
Oh, it's gonna get silenced.
Here it is. Puck is nearby. He's gonna be able to.
He's there. He's there.
Okay, they got a kill on a DP.
For
Just
one
because
tower.
of that. Just because of that one TP, in my opinion. Because if it wasn't for that TP all the way top, if he TP'd the Timbersaw back to base, the Invoker wouldn't have TP'd back top to defend the tier 2,
Yeah,
and they would have just I-manned bottom. And
Very
taken the top.
important tactical movement there to make sure
Yeah.
that they control the map. That relocate for the Timbersaw to go top actually gave DK the control of the map. They're gonna be able to just turn the defense into a offensive manner right now. They're gonna be able to take down the tier 2 here. It's really low.
He's going Necrobook, you see this?
Yeah.
He's going his own Necrobook. He's gonna have half the army of IG, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, the tower goes down here. Nothing much they could do about that, and they're gonna just pot back to farm their lanes. I think at the moment the tempo is really good, really good for DK. They're gonna be able to make sure that the DP takes a really long time before she's gonna be able to use ultimate to try and pressure a tower or take a Roshan. This is getting really late for them to try and push towers. I think like getting the Roshan is a really something they must make happen. Otherwise, it's gonna be very difficult for them. Who do you give the Aegis to? I think you have to give it to the DP this time. He completed the Atos as well, Rod of Atos. Mushi's gonna be having his own Necrobook too. So 2 Necrobooks versus 2 Necrobooks. Unless the DP is gonna build one more. Wow, what do you think about like the Necrobook on the puck? Do you think it's a good option here, or he could have like went for Dagon and just pick off the Shadow Demon and the Lashot over and over again in the fights?
No, I wouldn't want to buy Dagon. Like 2 hits from the Necrobooks is just as much damage as a Dagon. So
The cooldown is different though.
I mean, it is different, but I wouldn't want to buy a Dagon on puck. It's just so easy to throw a game when you buy that item.
Yeah.
But surely I would rather have a Necrobook and just throw it on towers. And Necrobooks for DK just provide so much more because they have an Enchantress as well, who's able to steal the opponent
and
Necrobooks.
I'm thinking something that might happen, like the Death Prophet ultimate kills the books accidentally and she dies.
Oh yeah, that could be problematic. Actually, those books are gonna be able to tank up a lot of the DP damage as well, which is pretty good.
Oh, Mushi's gonna be able to find a good call here.
Wow.
Call it silence on 3 heroes. He's gonna be able to set up an initiation. Here comes the Timber Saw with his Chakram. Rolling Death as well, Timber Chain. They're gonna pick up the Lashot right off the get-go. Faith is gonna get chased down as well. Sunstrike, Meatball, Deafening Blast. Burning is just so tanky at the moment even. He's fine. Like you said, he is fine. He's totally happy to take all the damage.
So
Yeah, he's
that's
totally
2
happy.
actually. They only got the support heroes, and Bjorn was able to take bottom tower with the Necrobooks.
Mhm.
So even though DK got 2 kills, losing the tier 2 bottom and some map control for IG, still decent for them.
So Shadow Blade gonna be picked up by the Prophet, and if we look at the items now, so BKB is already completed on Ice Ice Ice. This is the item we were thinking that he must absolutely get against Invoker Cold Snap, so he's gonna be immune to that for the next few fights already. And Burning is gonna have his... Yeah, Burning has BKB as well.
I think this Invoker, man, he's getting really farmed now. Like, that Midas is beginning to pay off heavily. 3.5k gold.
I'm thinking like he needs to go for damage items instead of What do you think? Do you think he needs a mobility item in a Falstaff? Because none of his teammates have
He's
Falstaff.
pretty slow. Yeah,
None
he's
of
pretty
his team
slow.
have Falstaff, and he's
But
pretty
knowing
slow.
Ferrari, he might just go Aghanims. Actually, no, he's just gonna build Hex, I believe. I think Hex will be pretty decent to kill the puck off.
Yeah, because like the 2 supports are really so poor right now. It's
Right.
It might not even surprise me if he wants to build a Falstaff, I think. But either way, Falstaff or Hex I think would be really good on him. Like the Hex would be a definitely important item if they want to kill the puck. Otherwise it's difficult. He's gonna finish his Necrobook. Mushi's gonna have his level 3 Necrobook. And Mao has his level 2 Necrobook. So they're gonna be really strong in the next fight. I think DK will be much stronger with the BKBs plus the Necrobook. IG doesn't have BKBs, only the 2 Necrobooks. They still need more time for the miners to bring more items to their team. I feel even with the Aegis right now, I don't think they're comfortable taking a fight. It's like the Aegis is gonna help them. It's gonna help them delay and farm more. It's not gonna help them to fight the Aegis.
I think the moment IG will feel confident is when the Spheron actually has
Damage
a lot of
items?
physical damage. Yeah. He needs, like, when he has like BKB and things like this, that's when they will actually feel confident in actually doing something.
I would
Knowing
I would
IG.
favor IG the longer the game goes. Their tri-core is much more powerful than DK's.
I don't know, man. I think the Enchantress who's gonna be able to steal multiple
Enchantress
fights
is a core
gonna
as
be
well. Yeah, Enchantress is a
changing.
core as well. So
He's not building Aghanims, but I think just the fact that he's gonna be able to take the book in a fight, means that IG are losing a lot of
Either
the
the
gold
book
that
or
they
the forge,
invested.
either the book or the forge spirits would be really,
Mhm.
really, really nice for the enchantress. But
Okay, so
as long as they are able to target her down right away, the enchantress is actually a very easy pick off for IG. As long as they are
Yeah.
able to focus her down. But like IG could always like try not to fight and just try to rat with the prophet, because like if the
oh, look at Mushi here on mid lane. He actually got silenced off. It's gonna
oh
get
no,
Persian. He's gonna fall.
he's gonna fall. Prophet
Wow.
comes in, Lamb is gonna get caught out as well, tries to TP out.
Going there.
Disruption gonna stop the TP. He is so dead.
Caught out, getting caught out there. I'm surprised that Mushi was even in that position to begin with. Really,
He was
really
just,
hurting
he
a
was
lot.
just
They're gonna take a tower for
It
this.
was just really like you feel that IG doesn't have any stuns. Like if you're a punk, like you don't have to worry. There's no hacks, there's no stun. But he got silenced. That's the main thing. That's why he died.
That's gonna be easy tower and maybe
Maybe
even a rat.
high ground. I think they
Yeah,
can go
for
high
sure.
ground.
They can for surely go with this into the high ground. No necro books, edict, DP, and this is a big problem that Mushi got caught out on the mid lane. And here comes the TP in,
Oh
right
no,
into the
Ice
middle of the
gets
fight.
stunned. Ice gets stunned as well. He's gonna be able to pop his BKB. Burning pop his BKB too. But Mamaya,
taking so much damage.
needs to get out. He can't go in. Ferrari's gonna lose his Aegis right now. Shadow Demon gonna go down. Banana gonna get cleaned up by Ice as well. They need to TP out right away. Ferrari TP out and everyone TPs out. That Prophet TPs out as well. YYF goes all the way to bottom end. Did anyone on DK side die apart from Mushi and the Enchantress before that? It was like a 3
Again,
versus
only
5.
two supports.
3 versus
Again,
5.
Yeah, and only 2 supports dying. I mean, it's the BKBs. The Bristleback and the Timbersaw BKB just did so much work. They did something that's really good, and that's jump on the Invoker, and just not
Yeah,
let go of him.
They lost actually not only the support, Steven, also the Aegis on the Invoker. So
And
it was-
Hex finished by Ferrari here.
yeah, here comes Mushi, jumps in. Oh, it's gonna get hexed up. Mushi looks like he's gonna go down for sure. Needs to silence him up. Oh, he phase shifts and moves
Oh, he
immediately.
silenced him.
He is gonna be dead here. Banana's gonna
Burning,
land a
no
split
BKB for him.
Oh no, they are
can
both
actually
sprouted
fall
up.
here.
They're both sprouted up. They might go down here. Here comes the meatball. Mamaya is gonna go down here. Disruption being casted on Faith, trying to protect him. Ice is gonna timber chain out. Leshak buys out.
I back from DP and Leshak. This
Here
is
comes
this
the
is gonna
here
be
comes the prophet.
max
Here comes the
maybe,
prophet.
if they don't buy back.
Oh no, he has to use after. Okay. Stops the TP. Here comes Ice. Has his BKB up if he needs to use it.
Oh wow, why did he just ult that? Okay.
I think it's
They'll
okay
use
now.
it for killing Ice.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
for killing Ice, totally worth it. And I was thinking that because burning that as well, they could force a buyback, and like push up into their ramp. But because they use the DP out, I think IG might be a little hesitant on actually going up the high ground at this point. But you know, a
That's-
bit too much coming from DK. Like they really overextended without BKBs.
He
Coming off
actually
cooldown,
had
Bristleback and
he actually had BKB on the Timber Saw. He just didn't use it.
Oh no, not there at behind the tier 2
Oh,
tower.
okay.
When
You
they're
mean the
pawned,
Bristol
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bristleback, and the Timber
Yeah.
too. Like they both didn't have BKBs at the time, and I think that's a big mistake trying to fight without the BKBs coming off cooldown.
Yeah.
It's
They
really
were
costly.
just they were just trying to push it too much, and they made a
Mhm.
mistake there. So now the game comes back to, if you look at the XP graph is not too much now, almost like just 2000 XP is nothing at the moment, and the gold graph is almost even. So both sides are just after that back to almost even ground right now, and
Yeah.
I'll still favor IG because of the
Yeah,
minus.
exactly. At this point, like IG are definitely like YYF hasn't even finished one of his big items that's about to really soon. Is he gonna get a
maybe
hex?
Desolator? More damage?
Uh,
Desolator would be good against Bristleback.
I don't know. I'm not a very big
And
Furion player, so.
Desolator would mean that the Death Prophet ultimate is also very good.
Oh, okay. If you believe Desol's good, but I think Hex might be still good because you are playing against Timbersaw and Bristleback, like taking
Yeah,
killing the
I think
Bristleback under the Hex is so good.
both is also really good, but it really depends on how they want to play the situation out. I think
Right.
I think maybe like you said, the Hex would be really good against the Bristleback. So in the end, they'll just be going back to the Hex. Late game situation, you don't know what to do, just get a Hex.
Oh yeah.
Hex is
When in doubt.
It was almost never wrong. Whoops, what happened?
Nothing. Is it good now?
Yeah, it's good now. I think you just dropped your. Hello?
Something dropped.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
dropped.
we're
I
good.
heard something dropped.
Yeah, okay. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, like the hex, when in doubt, just buy hex.
He's saving up
That's that.
5.5k gold. I think he hasn't decided what he wants to go for.
He's just
There's just too many options whatever he wants to go. Like talking about the Desolator, it means that the Desolator would give him more pushing power when he's trying to split push and rat with the Necrobooks as well. So that could be also a really good thing having the Desolator. So finally finally they have 1 4-star on IG side on Faith.
And Burning finishing up Heart.
Oh
Now.
my god, hard. This is
Bristol boss really becoming Bristol boss.
Wait till he finishes the AC. Isosus has a Shiva's God. They're just incredibly tanky right now. Even though IG has double Midas, this is looking really
I
difficult
think
for
they
them.
might actually have to contest this. With the DP ult, they can do it in my opinion.
think they-
Mushi spotting them out.
Oh
If
no,
he can get a
Faith's
silence
going to
on
go
the
down
DP
here.
ult,
Double
get a
koi
silence.
on Mushi. Use himself how, trying to buy some time for his team, but how is going to get focused down, gets off his max, Shadow Demon buys back, but how is going to go down? Does How have buyback? How doesn't have buyback? YYF is meanwhile pushing the top lane. He's going to try and make something here for his team.
He has no book up, so it's gonna be actually he's not
20
even gonna be
seconds.
able to do so much. And Banana just gonna get picked off here. I think. Oh no, Force Staff gonna end up getting him out of that sticky situation. YYF not able to deal a lot of damage on top, like you said. Like he still needs some more damage to push those lanes out quicker, and
gonna
he didn't
go-
have his.
Yeah, he's going to go for a Hex, and like you said, he didn't have his Necro book for that, so a lot of potential damage being dealt wasn't happening because he didn't have it just now. And now Bristol boss Burning has Aegis Heart. He's just... You can't kill him now. You just can't kill him. You have to like focus down. I think the number one target they need to kill is either the Wisp or the Enchantress now. They cannot take out any of the frontliners. Lamb is gonna get hexed up by YYF here. He's gonna go down. There's another hex from Ferrari. Sunstrike, Meatball. Relocate comes in. Enchantress buys back as well. That split off actually landed on both of the heroes. I think that's the end of the engagement. They're gonna be able to get a free pick off and get out. And the relocate being wasted as well for DK.
Dire's middle tower is
And this is gonna be a tier 2 tower for DK. They're getting a lot. They got a lot in the past 2 minutes. Basically, the Roshan, the kill on the DP, the tier 2 tower. I think DK are starting to build up that small advantage that we've been seeing. Even though the gold graph does show it in IG's favor, I think it's just Midas's
Yeah, it's mostly the Midas. In actual game, I think DK is ahead right now.
by a lot. To be fair,
Invoker
this is 36 minutes in. They both got a pretty quick Midas as well.
Yeah, Invoker
I think
no, not really. Invoker didn't really get it very quick, but yeah, he got a BKB right now. Do you think? I think it's like he feels that he's just being targeted down too easily by DK, so he just needs the BKB against the pop.
yeah, exactly. He doesn't have any other mobility items. I mean, even if he does buy it, it's still too risky for him. And BKB is just that item that will do everything for him, just to get those spells up. But I think the Timbersaw and Bristol back with BKBs is gonna be such a nuisance for this Invoker. They're just gonna stick on him, like, you know, white on rice, and there's nothing the Invoker's gonna be able to do about that. He's just gonna have to walk away from the fights, not be able to cast any spells. So they gotta try and get the hexes off before the BKBs come off and try to kill him during that time. But even then, Heart, Aegis, BKB, Bristol back is not something that's easy to...
Let's look at him. He took so much damage, and he's still there. He's still standing with half health.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to heal up as soon as it comes up.
Any other
Actually,
hero would
is
have.
he gonna
Oh,
use...
he's actually
Why?
gonna die.
Why? That is such a...
I don't think he
No,
would have died.
no,
Like he
he
could have
should-
just waited.
He definitely should not have. Yeah.
Yeah, he
That
could have
was a
waited
big
for the
mistake.
heart to regen his HP and just go in again.
Exactly. Like this is a really fresh Aegis as well. Unless he needed the slot, but he doesn't need the slot. He still needs to finish his Shivas.
I think AC. Yeah, he's gonna go AC because SSS has
AC?
Shivas.
Oh yeah. All right. Okay. You're right. It's gonna be AC. SSS does have Shivas. Even though Shivas is pretty good on Bristleback, they need the physical damage on their team.
Yeah, like
But
they don't
quite
really have
questionable.
anyone that deals a lot of damage later apart from the Enchantress, but she doesn't have her X Scepter yet. That would be like the next important
Look at the
item.
lines being drawn here by
They need to use the
Ice
boost of
Ice.
travel, yeah. The Timbersaw will push out the lane. Middle lane, YYF is gonna come in here. He's gonna come in, silence on Lamb as well. Burning
DP on
turns
too.
around, pop his BKB, DP out, getting dropped. The Rod of Atos as well, but DP is taking so much damage from the Bristleback. He's going to go really, really low. Mac is gonna keep him up for now. Burning's gonna get hexed up. Sunstrike as well, straight up. The Meatball's gonna take out Burning, not having the Aegis there, really, really cost him. Steven. Ferrari's gonna pop his BKB here. That Prophet is still alive. The U Scepter gonna keep him from
The
Pound's
cold
way as
snap
well.
on
Ice, BKB up, but not able to finish off that
Really
Prophet.
wants it, but
Oh no, he's probably gonna be in trouble maybe. Is he gonna be in trouble? No. Just enough. YY is
looks
gonna
like he's
keep
not. But Burning died, so
Sprout.
oh YYF.
Sprout. Enchantress
Easy
gonna get
Sprout.
Sprouted as well. Gonna get soul catch up. Lamb is in all sort of trouble. Disruption gonna come out on Timbersaw as well. Is gonna go back in. He's gonna get U sceptered up. Here comes the Shiva's Gut from Ice. He's gonna Timber chain in as well. So much damage. YYF, is he gonna go down?
Desperately trying to
Oh, the
DP away.
back! Oh, the neutral
got
creep got
him.
the kill! Oh, here comes Mushi, brings forward. How is he gonna survive this? Is he gonna survive this? Ice, keeping hot chase, hot on his heel. The Sunstrike gonna connect on Lamb. Here comes the Chakram is gonna come out soon. Is he gonna land it? Oh no, 4-star from Banana.
Fast. Too fast.
And look
Wow.
at YYF. Look at
That
YYF.
that really sucks for YYF, man. I think he was gonna make it out.
Yeah, I
The
think so.
neutral creep got him at like 0.2 seconds or 1 second. That neutral creep.
Where's
oh
that neutral
my.
creep? This neutral creep here, Steven. This neutral
That neutral creep was the MVP for DK, because if Furion got away without dying and then healed up and TP'd, then I mean he'd be still farming right now. He would have gained so much gold.
Yeah.
But instead he's just running around in circles, not being able to farm anything because of buyback penalty.
Yeah, he could have like, if he escaped there, they could have like tried to turn it around because he could have came back and buy out and came back again with the extra life he had. So that was a really huge turning point.
Yeah, that fight though, it was quite interesting. I mean, you can't. The only thing you can really blame here is Burning wasting his Aegis.
Yeah, or relocate top. YYF. Is he gonna pay with his buyback? He's gonna pay disruption. Not gonna be able to save him even. Faith is just
Big
like
kill
no.
on YYF.
Faith is just
No
like,
buyback.
no.
They killed the rat. They killed the rat.
The
So
Exterminated
this means
there.
that yeah, IG's base is in danger, man. I mean, Mushi, he is a bit low, but I think they still have. I mean, they have 80 seconds to go for a base here.
Enchanters can come
they
over
want to.
all the way and earn and heal Mushi up if they want to really push down any of IG's towers right now. They have 70 seconds to do so since Prophet doesn't have buyout. He really needs that one more item, and Timbersaw is actually gonna build a U Scepter to be able to. It's actually really good for silence, to take away the silence if you don't have BKB, and not to mention it's also very useful in a lot of situations if they are, since they don't have stuns, like their heroes are just
Right. I'm a
it's
fan.
just
I'm
like a puck ultimate to stun someone. They don't have anything to stun.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Timbersaw Yos. Like I think it's a really amazing item on him.
Since your
And he does have 14 charges too.
Yeah.
Like if he dies, he's gonna
come back
respawn
instantly. Quite
Yeah.
much about instantly.
Maybe we'll see him suicide to heal the,
team?
to heal Burning. Yeah. I've seen that actually happen before. Some players like blinking in to suicide,
Here's
save their
Burning
allies.
again. Taking so much.
Oh
Look at
my.
how much damage he's actually overestimating himself.
Ferrari took a lot of damage from the Necro books. You see his health here?
Yeah, he needs to go back. He's gonna have his
Yeah.
own necro book. Another split up on Burning.
Hey,
Oh, here
BK,
comes the
he's got
purge.
to
Bunny
BK.
is gonna get purge up. Are they gonna try and go in here? Doesn't seem like they're gonna be able to go. He's still standing high and tall. He's not gonna make the same mistake. He's gonna back off, wait for his heart regen to kick in and go back in after.
exactly. I mean, he doesn't have an Aegis to waste this time. He doesn't want to die. But, yeah. This is actually
Suddenly,
pretty good for DK because the Furion isn't actually leaving their side, the base side. He's
They want to
trying to
fight.
get a big fight going because if he shows up on the map, then that's go time for DK, and there's no ult up for the Furion to help defend.
Buy back on the
Lucia.
timber. Buy back on the Timbersaw. Buy back on the Invoker now. Puck has buyback as well. The two supports on DK has
He wants to
buyback.
finish Hex, it looks like Mushi, before they go. Like they just want to immediately jump in and
They
try
need
to
a
burst
stun.
the hero.
They
There's
need a
no BKB.
disable. Yeah, they need a disable basically.
Yeah.
They can't really
Probably-
rely on the coil only.
Maybe they can do enough damage to the DP, like during Hex, before she BKBs, that she'll just, die or something, even if she does use her ultimate. But here it is a smoke coming out from IG's side. Shadow Demon not part of the smoke, they're just gonna go with the Hex.
Yeah, they need to
They're not
show.
gonna be
They
able
need
to
to
get
show.
much of
They need to
it.
show
Wow.
a few heroes on
Roshan
the
is-
map. Otherwise, it's too.
Roshan
It's
is-
too. Oh no, Roshan is up.
Yeah, this is actually dying really quickly, and Burning doesn't have AC yet, but maybe this time he'll use his Aegis
Aegis
more
properly.
wisely. Yeah.
Is this? Yeah, I think it's the third one. Is this the third one? No, second one. Oh no, it's the third one. That's
It's
cheese.
the third one. It's the third one.
Yeah, so it'll
The
be
first one went to
cheese.
Invoke.
Yeah, it'll be cheese on the enchantress.
Chances. Maybe they give it to the Wisp
Timbersaw?
instead.
Yeah.
Wisp.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Didn't think of that.
And then you just
Tether and cheese.
tether into cheese, and suddenly any hero that you're on is full health. But I think you need to be really low with the Wisp
Dagon?
as well, though.
Ice just bought Dagon.
Did he?
Yeah, he just did.
They got recipes for Ice here. That's quite interesting actually that he bought
Yeah,
this.
it's like
I thought maybe he would even go a Hex as well.
Yeah, I was talking about the Dagon on the part because you can pick up the Shadow Demon and Leshrac
Timbersaw
repeatedly.
makes sense because you farm so much on the map. Like he
Yeah,
has,
but
what,
it's
he has
difficult for the Timbersaw to just go in and
Right.
snipe the Shadow Demon and the Leshrac. If you compare it to a Puck which has Dagger and the Orb, a lot easier. They're gonna just continue to push up the high ground here with the Aegis. Hopefully he doesn't blow the Aegis at a bad time. They're gonna be able to take down the tier 3 here. Tier 3 is gonna go down. Oh, the Enchantress!
Burning.
The Leshrac
He's
killed
hacked up.
the Necrobook! The Leshrac killed the Necrobook! BKB on how gets his exorcism up. Aegis gonna get popped by Burning. Burning's gonna come back up alive. Gonna have his BKB up ready. He's gonna be backing off with that BKB.
But he's taking a lot of damage here actually. The DP ult is still halfway.
Leshrac stun gonna follow on Burning. Burning's gonna get focused on, gonna get silenced as a Chakram gonna come in from the Timbersaw. Timbersaw gets hexed up here. Invoker, BKB pop as well, but no one seems to be going down there. Everyone's gonna back off. DK is gonna be very contented to wait for the exorcism to end. It's gonna be over right now. Oh, this is gonna be really difficult for IG to hold. They don't have the ultimate of the Death
Not the
Prophet.
DP.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I still
The
buy
Dagon?
those.
Where's the Dagon?
Yeah.
It's back at
in the-
base. It's back at base.
But Burning-
Ice comes in with his
Yeah,
Shiva's gun.
actually
Hex on
up
how.
here.
How gets Hex up? Burning's gonna dive in. He has his cheese if he needs to pop it. Oh, here comes Timbersaw. Timbersaw, is he gonna be able to finish Ferrari? Ferrari goes down to Ice. Mau ya gonna get stunned by the speed up. He's gonna
Yeah,
go down
Hex.
as well. Lamb gonna get purged up. YYF almost dying to that last impetus. Ferrari buys back. He's gonna come back and join the fight. Lamb is gonna be the target to go down here. Whirling Death gonna be used by Ice, but he's still not gonna
Necro.
get any kills. Leshrac, 4 stuff out.
You're gonna
The
take
Rex
that.
is gonna go down here, T-Ben. YYF is gonna come in, gets a sprout on someone. Crystal Ball's gonna get sprouted, but Whirling Death gonna make sure he escapes. Here comes the Chakram, the Shiva's gun. So much damage there. The Tornado and the Deafening Blast and the Meatball. Ferrari, 4 stuff out. He's gonna get pursued down. U-Scepter gonna be used by Ice here. He's gonna get sprout up. Silence as well. Speed up. Nope, U-Scepter again. That Prophet ultimate came off cooldown. The fight went on for so long. Burning's gonna get slowed by the round of Atos. Timber chains out. Burning, is he gonna fall here? Is he gonna fall here? They need to land the speed up. Mushi comes in with the
Very
Green Coil.
Coil again. Coil is up
Oh,
again
the Coil
too.
gonna hit on 3 heroes here. Nope, not gonna go in. Where is the Sunstrike? Where is the Sunstrike? Sunstrike gonna pick off
Nice.
Mushi there. Mushi gets picked up by the Sunstrike. Ice gonna go back in with his Timber chain. Wants to get a pick off. He's gonna get silenced up. U-Scepter casted on himself. He's gonna go down here. Looks like it. He's gonna go down without getting any kill. Monster kill. That was a lot of gold going to YYF. Look at the lanes.
Oh man, this is actually really. You know what? Even though DK got Raxus, I don't think it matters for IG right now.
They
that
won the
they
fight.
lost mid.
They-
Yeah, they won the fight and they got like all these lanes pushed out really far. Not so bad for IG here. They could actually look to try and make a play happen right now. Like if they go for
If they manage to hex someone with the Prophet or the Invoker.
exactly. And he got Desolator, so he actually
Oh,
does
here
deal
comes
a
the
lot of
Prophet.
damage.
Here
Here's
comes
the
the
TP.
Prophet.
Here's the TP.
The ninja. Shh. Oh, here
yeah.
comes Momoya, gonna get caught out. Sunstrike, Usurper, Sunstrike
nice.
not gonna be able to
Nice,
finish.
nice.
Oh, YYF is gonna be the one focused on. The Hunter gets Hunter right now. Dagon! Not gonna be getting the last hit, but finishing him off nevertheless. They're gonna be able to trade a profit for.
That's not very good, but he does have buyback. Yeah, he does. It's back up.
You-
So if they do try to, if they can get another kill, then maybe they can actually
yeah, here comes the rest of the team of IG.
buyback and Rex. Oh, Courier. They spot out Courier. Oh, it's Shiva's coming from DP. Actually, this is a really big pickup for IG. The Shiva's on DP. Like if DP has Shiva's last fight and he used it while he was ulting, I think DK would have been demolished in the team fight. But
Yeah, they're actually taking a lot. They will be taking a lot of damage from the Necrobots and Hex. Oh, Lamb's gonna get Hex up. Sunstrike, the meatball. Mac gonna keep Lamb alive, but Lamb's gonna go down to the Prophet after the BKB. Ferrari needs to pop his invis. Mushi gets Hex up, gets his face shift out, but looks like he's going to go down to the ultimate from the truck. No, yes, he's gonna go down. Prophet's gonna sprawl out. Burning's in trouble. Does Burning have buyback? Burning has buyback. If he is forced to use his buyback, this will be terrible for DK right now. 2 for 2. Burning buys back. Ice is gonna continue Timber Chain, giving chase to the Invoker. Oh no, Ice is gonna get silenced up. It means that he's not gonna be able to push. Here comes the relocate and the Bristol back. Ice is gonna continue taking Ferrari, dies off to Mushi on the side here, and that Prophet goes down as well.
it's buyback though.
Oh no, no buyback on the Invoker. No buyback.
Oh yeah, the Invoker is a big one. I think that's the biggest one. The Invoker dying here.
Prophet
Which means
doesn't have buyback too because he used it. Oh, this is really bad for them. Suddenly, this is...
it looks like a Satirax may fall. DP is gonna be able to buy out. Maybe that will be able to slow down DK if the Furion is pushing top. I think the DP is gonna have to buy.
They can use the Timber Sword to just defend and boost our travel over. So I don't think it's like huge concern for DK right now. They need to buy out the DP, like you said. They need to buy out the DP unless they just don't want to defend.
Oh, Dagon 5 Timber Saw.
Okay.
GG.
GG. The Shadow Demon and the Lashak.
Damage,
GG.
man. Lot of burst damage. Actually, they're just gonna go straight for the top tower as well.
Hex. Mushi might get Hex up. Mushi might... Oh! The Necrobook! YYF is standing there. Okay, he's gonna be fine. Oh, Faith is gonna get caught out. Dagon! So much damage. Banana's gonna get caught out by the Dream Core. Ice gonna run in, drop his Rolling Death on Banana. Buys back on Shadow Demon. Gonna drop his Purge on Mushi. Mushi gonna face shift out. He's gonna buy time for himself to get his Blink Dagger. Ice gonna be buying team for his team right now. Pops his BKB. His team is just taking the Rex, taking the important objective, and he's gonna be just dragging IG behind, stopping IG from defending their Rex. Ice gonna buys himself some time to try and escape. He's gonna Timber Chain out. He looks like he's going to be able... No, he's gonna suicide himself. Heals up his team here. Lamb's doing a lot of damage with his impetus. YYF X'd up. Mushi gonna get stunned by the Lashrock Speeder. YYF's gonna Shadow Blade out. Oh no, that Prophet goes down. I think that's it. That Prophet doesn't have buyback. It's GG.
Oh wow, that fight in the jungle, man, it was so good for IG up until the point they kept on fighting after DK bowed out. I think if they didn't go for the DP, the Timber Saw, and they just, TP'd out or try to run away, it would have been really good for IG. But at the end of the game, looks like DK, man, that was actually a really, really close game, Winter.
Yeah, it was really close.
Really surprised.
The Midas and DK not having a Midas, but being able to keep up because they were like winning a lot of fights, and not to mention, I feel like the reason like the Midas could have been much more like Ferrari. He went for so greedy and he got caught out. Like they lost the early fight. That was like really huge blow for them. Otherwise, I feel the Midas would have kicked in a lot earlier, and maybe DK won't be as strong as like in this game currently. Like when the Midas already kicked in, but DK themselves were already really farmed, so they didn't really mind. And not to mention, there's also another reason I feel like the Shadow Demon and the Lashrock dying every single time. If you compare compare the IO and the Enchantress, the items on the two supports, like the supports will be making the difference in the close fights, but the IO and the Enchantress are just too farmed compared to the Shadow Demon and Lashrock, and I think that's one of the important things as well in the fights.
It's like IG's game plan itself. Like they always do this. They always have the supports roaming all the time, and they don't give enough farm to the supports. Like they need the core heroes to make plays happen, but they don't draft like that as well. Like YYF doesn't move around a lot. Ferrari doesn't move around a lot. Hao doesn't move around. It's always a support, and they always end up getting underfarmed. And this is basically the result. at the end. And this game, man, I did not know who was going to come out on top until the very end.
Yeah, until the bitter end. So guys, that was game 2 of IG versus DK. DK is 2-0 right now against IG. Would IG be the ones to be coming back from 2-0? We shall take a quick break and find out later. Stay tuned, guys.